anybody who watched those Manchester United players that he's been handed as his squad on the start of the season through the last year or so will recognise that that's a familiar performance, and the people above him should have known that that was an unacceptable situation to hand Erik ten Hag that squad at the start of the season. It needed improving more than it has been already. Now, obviously, there's 2 or 3 weeks to go in the transfer window, but he needed 3 or 4 weeks to be able to work with them. And I'm sure there's an element of every new coach that comes in thinks they can do better with the players that are there than the last coach because they believe they're a better coach, and that's probably the case with this. But the reality of it is I think he's seen what those players are today. They had a good season, those players, when the fans weren't in the stadiums during COVID. But last season when the fans came back, if you remember, they came back in all those games and when in the COVID season, if they went behind, I don't know how many times they went behind and then kept coming back. It was unrealistic. Once they now go behind in games, they can't always come back, and they're dropping points. And I don't think any Manchester United fan, any pundit, anybody who's watched this team over the last 12 months, seen those same players playing in the same positions, expecting anything different than they saw today. Erik ten Hag will be disappointed because he saw promising signs in pre-season, but the reality has hit home.